So you guys may remember a couple of videos when we were talking about rumors circulating that games like the old Deadpool game for the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, or as well Marvel Ultimate Alliance, is going to be making a return. And you got to treat these as rumors. I mean, that's all they are at the end of the day. Everything's got to be taken with a grain of salt. Nothing is confirmed until it's officially confirmed. But there may be more evidence out there now to suggest that games like Marvel Ultimate Alliance are going to be making their return to storefronts for people to purchase, and who knows what that could mean for the future of other Activision Marvel games. The library is so vast, there are a ton of opportunities there, and if Marvel is going to be partnering up with Activision to relist these games, then my goodness, a lot of you guys out there who didn't get to experience incredible games like Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, or as well just the Ultimate Alliance games, you're in for a treat. So to recap, there were tons of rumors circulating out there that Marvel Ultimate Alliance was going to be coming back to storefronts and people were going to be able to purchase them again after this whole Xbox and Activision deal. What they wanted to do is work with Activision and Marvel to bring these games back up onto storefronts as they are now currently delisted. And Special Nick, who is an insider and has reported on things like this and rumors in the past and has been correct, corroborated some of these rumors. He said on the Xbox Era podcast, "What I have heard is that Microsoft is working to get Deadpool and Marvel Ultimate Alliance reactivated, relicensed, or whatever to bring these two games back. Microsoft is trying to work through the process of getting those games relicensed." And that's immediately an exciting thing to hear, simply because Microsoft is in those talks with Activision, which would mean that Activision is in those talks with Marvel to try and get those games back up so that people can purchase them. It's as exciting right now as it would be for me if you guys scroll down and hit the thumbs up button on the video. And a lot of this interest to bring games like specifically Deadpool sparked from the recent release of Deadpool and Wolverine. We have a Wolverine game on the way from Insomniac, but we don't know the release date. We don't know when that game is coming out. So it seems like Microsoft right now wants to capitalize on this synergy, wants to capitalize on the hype of the brand of Deadpool, bringing this game back up on the store. And I think that Marvel Ultimate Alliance is kind of like a why not also throw that in there too sort of thing. It's a fun team-up game with all these incredible Marvel heroes spanning across several different awesome Marvel locations. It's such a fun game, and my goodness, I would be so hyped if it were to come back. But now let's get into the actual information for today's video. Now that you're all caught up on what's going on with these rumors, we may have some evidence to confirm that these games are being relisted, and it's more than maybe just Deadpool and Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Big shout outs to the General C, Connor, over on Twitter for posting a set of images on the Xbox store of some of these games that are rumored to be returning. Connor here tweeted out, "Not sure, but it looks like some of the Activision titles might be hitting Xbox real soon. They have all been updated to show quote-unquote choose edition, as before it said quote-unquote not currently available." And he provided a set of screenshots here of the Deadpool game, where once again you can see that option there, choose edition, scrolling over to Marvel Ultimate Alliance, also saying the same, as well as Ultimate Alliance 2 and Transformers Fall of Cybertron. To take it a step further, Connor did provide screenshots as to what these storefronts looked like a couple of weeks prior. And you can very clearly see that yes, games like Deadpool, Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2, or even games like Transformers Fall of Cybertron used to just say not currently available, whereas now they say choose edition. This is awesome. This is really good news, and this is definitely some solid evidence to prove that it looks like Activision is indeed working to bring back some of these titles. And you already know we're going to be talking about this in the future if we get some official confirmation, so make sure you're subscribed and make sure you got those notifications on. Tons of superhero game coverage right here on this channel that you do not want to miss out on in the future. But yeah, this is pretty concrete if you ask me. It's pretty cut and dry. Before in the Xbox store, these games were listed as currently unavailable, and now they've been updated randomly out of the blue after all these rumors to say choose edition. That to me signals as very clearly as possible that the games are coming back. And I think what's awesome here is that not only are we getting what was originally rumored between Deadpool and Ultimate Alliance 1, but we're also going to get Ultimate Alliance 2, and we're going to be getting Transformers Fall of Cybertron back? Hell yes. But hearing and seeing that maybe something like Transformers Fall of Cybertron could return also signals to me that this isn't just like two games returning, that's it from Activision. It really does seem like they want to relist a lot of their old catalog. So yes, some of those OG Spider-Man games that you loved from back in the day, there is a very real possibility that they could be returning to storefronts as well. Hell, let's go even further back. If we're getting Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2, give me X-Men Legends and also give me X-Men 2 Rise of Apocalypse, all right? Those are the games that predated Ultimate Alliance. Those are the games that walked so that Ultimate Alliance could run. I would love to have those return as well. All of this is just extremely exciting. There are so many good OG Marvel games out there that now have a chance to return, and I know that the question becomes, okay, there's a lot of talk about Microsoft working with Activision to bring these games back. What happens for PlayStation? For the people out there that have PS5s, for the people out there that don't have an Xbox, are they going to have an opportunity to play these games as well? What I'll say to that is, I mean, currently we don't know anything official, but if you look at what Xbox's plan has been as of late, what Microsoft has been doing with Xbox as of late, it's kind of been consumer friendly. It's like this idea of we want everybody to play our games. They just announced at Gamescom that the Indiana Jones game, which we were originally to believe was going to be an Xbox exclusive, is coming to PS5. Granted, it's going to be at a later date, but at the end of the day, this huge game with this crazy IP that would have been a massive Xbox exclusive is just going to be available on the PS5 a couple months later. So when you look at this news, when you hear that games like Deadpool, Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2, Transformers Fall of Cybertron might be returning, might be relisted, don't fret if you're on PlayStation. There's a really good chance that they're going to play nice and try to get those back up on PlayStation storefronts as well. At least I'd certainly hope so. For as awesome as this is and exciting as it is that we're going to be getting some of these old games back, I want to make sure that as many people as possible get to experience them or re-experience them. You can even look at Arcane Leon's Blade game as another example. When this was announced at the Game Awards last year, obviously a ton of people went crazy. I am super excited for that game, but it is made under the banner of Bethesda, now owned by Microsoft. So people were asking the question, is this going to be an Xbox exclusive? And surprisingly, nobody at Bethesda or Xbox wanted to officially comment on that. And I personally think part of the reason why is because it's not going to be an exclusive. If it is, it'll be timed like Indiana Jones. And I'm also sort of under the impression that Marvel Games really likes the partnership that they have with PlayStation. Those Spider-Man games are massive hits. We got Wolverine on the way, and who knows what else is going to be coming in the future. Things like that really bolster the relationship between PlayStation and Marvel, and I feel like these games returning is not something that Marvel Games would want to be exclusive to just the Xbox. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Only time will tell. All of this stuff is developing. Hopefully we're gonna hear something before the end of the year. And with that said, let me now kick it to you guys. Sound off with your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think the evidence I presented here in this video confirms that these games are coming back? And also, out of all of the Activision published games from back in the day, Marvel or not, which one do you hope most returns to storefronts? Sound off with your thoughts in the comments. I've been Caboose. I'll see you guys later.